Hello YouTubers, Steve back again. I'm just going to show you the next bit of the workbench is I'm going to show you how to make doors out of sheets of MDF, or I've used a sterling board, OSB board, and I'll show you how to make a decent strong door, keep the price down on things, and yeah, I'm going to show you how to do that now. So basically what I've done is cut the sheet here. The gap I need to cover is from there to there. So all I've done is cut it. That's 52.5 centimetres. So I've cut it exactly that, and then cut it. By the time you've cut out the pencil lines, it's a beautiful fit. See there? I've cut that now with that edge. It's a beautiful fit, and I've left a good 10mm gap at the top of the bottom. So I'm going to put a 5mm packet in, which will pack it both sides. So this is a cheap way to make cheap doors, because I've got 3 doors to make. I've made 2 already. So I'm going to show you about how I go about making them strong, and then in another video I'll show you how to hang them. Try and keep it as simple as we can. I'll just reposition the camera so you see what I'm doing better. There we go, that should be better. That noise you can hear in the background is unfortunately that's me heater, me diesel heater. Nope. Right, tape. Right, there's my diesel heater just pumping away. So it's like -1 outside, and it's lovely in here, so we don't mind the noise. Right, these are 50mm strips of the same sheet, 50mm strips of OSB board. So I've cut for each one. I've got to cut 1, 2, 3, 6 strips of 50mm OSB board. And all I do is I put it all the way down the surround, and some in the middle, you see as I'm doing it as I'm going along. Right. This is the glue that I use. Evo stick one. I won't pronounce it, but that's the one. Get that from Screwfix. Shout out to Screwfix here. To be fair, the lads at Screwfix in Real are looking after us nice. Just put a bit of that on. Flip it over. Put a couple of clamps on these ones just to hold it, just to get you going. Once it's all squared up and that, you're alright. So just to start me off, I'll put a couple of clamps on. If you find that you get a bit of a bow in it, always keep one clamp spare at the side. Just push it in with my thumb, Oh, slipping up there. No. Push it in and clamp. There we go. Right, for screws, using normal wood screws, but I've got them just to the depth of when I screw in, they don't go through. So they're just the right size screw, which is important because you don't want them sticking out in front of the door. So just make sure level here, level there, all nice and level down there. Jobs are good. Put these little screws in. And there. Okay. I use the adhesive I'm using because you can leave it open and it goes off in about 30 minutes, but it just gives you, and you can leave it open if you haven't got to try and rush to use it. So them ones have been cut to size. These are cut to size because I've used these off the offcuts where I cut the strip off the 8x4 board. The strip I cut off that, I cut these out of, so these are to size. So I had a bit left over of each one I made. Same again. Just while I'm using these ones, I just square everything up. And once these are on and squared up, it's easy for the rest of it to go together then. A bit that way. This hammer, a lot of people laugh at this hammer. This hammer is the best thing I've ever had bought me. My wife bought me this for Christmas because she's got one I always pinch it, and people laugh when they come in and go, "What's that?" But it's the best little hammer I've ever had. Just for tapping things and just giving it a quick knock, squaring things up, putting pins in. Brilliant, best thing I've ever had. I don't even know where she got it from. I'll have to find out. You only want to just pinch them in. Just pinch them in. Just off the middle. one side and just get a screw in. Putting 5 screws in each strip, one at each end, one in the middle, and then one in between. I'm not measuring it out because I roughly know anyway, so got a good eye. Got a good eye. See, only use the basics tools. Right. So how I cut these bits, push, that's oversized. I'll just show you from this end so you can see better. Push it in there, hold it there, roughly just eye it. Lay it down there, put a line on, get me square. Right. Then all I use is my jigsaw. Use the jigsaw for a little bit like this. Battery powered one, so it's not too severe. Sorry, I got my back, but I'm cat-handed, so. There we go. That is basically that. There. I'll put it up this side first. So no, I'll do this one. Got this side to that side, haven't I? So this is the back of the door. Then the front is just flat. I'm just going to put some. I haven't chosen the handles yet. I was debating whether to just drill holes for the handles, or might have little scoops, little cups. So this is the back of the door. All we're doing, because OSB board and plyboard, it all warps a little bit if it's thin. So to stop it warping, I'm just going out with 50mm strengtheners. Around the outside, but just around the edge. It doesn't have to be all the way through, you don't have to double joint it all. That screw is running very well, so just take it out. There's that one right there. Chuck that one. Sometimes if you get them, they start to slip, you just slip and that's it. Put on a new one. That's it. That must be an old one, that. me and my drill bit's not the best. It's the only one I've got at the moment. Yep. Same again for this one. There. Trusty pencil. Very want where I learnt me bit of woodworking skills from is my dad. My dad was my dad was an antique dealer and restored antique furniture, and before he started that he used to build sheds actually, so this is his whole build really is a tribute to him as well really. Passed away about a year ago. So all my skills I've learnt a lot from my dad. So thanks very much for that. That's me woodworking skills anyway. But a lot of it, take your time. You will make mistakes. I made a lot. And look at what other people do. But if you do it this way, between the glue and the screws, you end up a very strong door by the time the glue's gone off. I made a few like this in the past, and once it's all gone off and strengthened up and everything, it's a very strong door. It's a way of making a door that's exactly the size you want. And if you haven't got the money, it's a way of saving money, because it's the cheap way of making doors. It's just a bit time consuming, especially with the price of everything now. And usually in the past I've used old kitchen doors, and I just cut them down to suit. So you can see there now, that's the outside frame. And what I do there, you could just get away with that if you're doing a small door. What I do now is I'm going to put the strengtheners across this way. It stops it from warping. So, right, there's your half of this door now. That's 89 centimetres, so half of that is 44.5 centimetres. Check it that way as well. That's it, bang on. So I know that's the middle of the door. So I put this top edge to the middle, this bottom edge down here to the edge. Edge there. That bang onto the middle. And all I do is get my straight edge, line it up with that edge down there. line it up with that edge. Now with your pencil, buy yourself a good pencil. If you've never been at a good pencil, you can get them from Screw Fix. They're only cheap for a full pack. So lay it on top, straight edge down, mark it out. Trust your jigsaw again. Show you there, the mark I made on there. That's for this top end here. See there, nice cut on that. So that will lay bang on in there. Simple as that. The way I've learned is keep everything as simple as you can, easy as you can. No point in messing about and overcomplicating things where you don't have to. That's it there. Put that one in first. Hello. Flip it over. That glue I'm using, that one there, it's a little bit between silicone and wood glue. Dries white, but it's a good. I use it because it's you can just it doesn't go off sticky or anything. You can wipe it off as well. So when it does go off, it dries hard. So. I just found it the best one I've worked with so far. The whole garage, when I built it, I put that on every panel, every joint as well. It was just so easy to pick up and use. Yep. So in the shorter bits, I put 4 screws in this drill bit. I think this bit's on this day. I have to invest in a new one. There we go. Same again with this one now. Lay it over the top, bring it to there, and get your straight edge. Bring it up to this corner here, and just get your straight edge on it there, there. And that's the best way to try to work out your angles. That's the best way I found of doing it. Quickest, easy, and it works. go. Look at that. Meat's perfect, perfect. You just can't go wrong. And I'm not a joiner. You know what I mean? To be fair, some of the joinery people I've seen in my time, that's better than some of their jobs, so. Which, not nice to hold your job to, but there you go. Press down. You can, if you wanted to, if you didn't want to put screws in, you can clamp it and push it down like that. Put a heavy weight on it and leave it for 2 hours, and this adhesive will do the job. Because it's a bit chilly at night, and I want to keep it nice and strong while it's going off. That's screw mine. Go. So that's it, that's the door done. The cardboard of my new worktop unit. See, so we doubled the thickness of it, strengthened it up, and it's solid. No warping in it now. There was a little bit of warp before. But putting them on all the way down now, strengthened it all nice. If you're going for the bigger door, any bigger than these, I'd put one in the middle as well. But it's not, you know, it's not that big of a door to do. So the next thing we've got to look at is, see, that's the door front there, that's the whole thing, up to size. So I don't know whether to drill a hole in it, put your finger through to open it, or put a little cup handle on. I'll decide that I'll hang it first and decide that then. But for cheapness, you can just drill a hole in. You know, for cheapness, I can put a 25mm hole in there, finger in, that's it. That's how you can open and close it for the rest of your life. So put that in place there now. I'll just show you then exactly what I've done. Show you that now. So you can see there, that's the door in place, just placed up. These are the other two. Just placed in position. All I'm going to do with these OSB boards is just seal them with clear water-based varnish. That's it, some sealant, that's all I'm doing. So that's it, there's the two. There. That's it for now. So I'll show you another one of me hanging them. So that's it for now. I'll show you the next one of them for hanging. Well, that's how you make a door, a cheap door out of OSB board, plyboard, or MDF to make a decent door that way. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and like and tag and share everything else. Thanks, bye.